If you're responsible for training your organization and keeping them in compliance this year, you've got a pretty tough job. Right now, the conventional in-person classroom training is nearly impossible. More importantly, a lot of companies, maybe even your own, think converting to online or remote training is a big leap. It's actually not that bad. Give me a minute and I'll explain. Here's what OSHA came out with. Essentially, they said,
you need to make sure that you're showing good faith efforts to stay up to date with compliance, and that they will check to see if the employer thoroughly explored all options to comply with applicable standards, i.e. the use of virtual training or remote communication strategies.
Right here. So does online learning work? Short answer, yeah. It works quite effectively, actually. Look at our schools, our colleges today. They're all transitioning to this remote online learning environment, and they can still have that classroom feel. Turn your camera on, face-to-face type interaction. If you have a workforce of millennials and Gen Zers, they have a cell phone in their hand. Let's be honest. A lot of new age employees don't like to sit through that 2-hour class anyhow. You see them checking their phone in the first place and you go, hey, put that phone away. Why not utilize the phone they're looking at? Also, they prefer on-demand training. What do you think YouTube is? It's a quick way to see how-tos or instructions on anything you'd like. We've seen with Osmore the transition take less than 30 days for an entire organization to bring everything online to launch, track, create, and report on any type of their training. We don't throw you into this world of confusing courses and, clicks and yada yada. We actually work with you every single step of the way. You'll have one dedicated customer success manager whose phone number and email you have, and they will not only train you, but they'll be there for ongoing support, and they'll have backups for 24-hour support. They're almost going to be an extension of your training department. That's how closely we work with our clients to ensure their success. Ease of use without lack of functionality is our primary focus. We created this with social media platforms like Facebook in mind. Facebook's arguably the most robust social media site out there, but no one had to train anyone how to use Facebook, besides Aunt Carol. We all have that aunt, but I digress. Also, we have 60,000 plus canned online courses. Anything under the sun, from harassment prevention to bloodborne pathogens to how to tie a tie upside down and backwards. We have you covered, and they will stay up to date with legislation. And if there's any new trends in how to tie a tie upside down and backwards, it will also stay up to date with that as well. Don't take my word for it. Make sure you check out our reviews, like our most recent on G2 Crowd, and compare and contrast. We are the top-rated LMS, the most simplistic, and we will easily be able to help you convert. To get started, go ahead and fill out the form below to learn more, and we'll set up a demo just to show you how easy this transitioning from only classroom in-person training to online can actually be. Thank you, and we look forward to helping you and your organization soon.